General Dayal, we've also shown to them that the damage in Sargodha was only a signal. We have shown you that we can incapacitate you. The damage actually that I heard from my military contacts was about this other base, Rahim Yar Khan. I think that is the one Rajnath Singh is talking about. I mean, because
or to you know,
or to Noor Khan,
which is more dangerous because it's.
I'm also told that in Sukur they completely flattened the airbase.
Yes, that is the more. But what has hit them harder is, I think, Rawalpindi, because you know that there are the command centers of both political as well as military leadership, and that base is very important for them from the initial first nuclear bunkers for command that were made by Pakistan were in Rawalpindi.
But because we hit the nuclear storage facility,
so the command
next time will they not be more careful about it?
So the command centers and things have been hit somewhere, no, in around Rawalpindi. So that is what really, you know.
So they know, we know where their nuclear storage is.
Yeah, of course. Arnab, so coming to his statement first, you know what you started with. Firstly, see, I am of the opinion that he has conveyed 4 or 5 very clear messages.
Sir.
First, he has conveyed to his own troops, to the Indian armed forces, that look, the war is on, and you got to be fully prepared, and you got to be fully alert that the enemy is yet to be completely done away with. Right? That's the first message, the way he has spoken actually, if we decipher it. The second message he has given is given to his people, because there's a lot of misinformation to which our own people can also succumb to. So they also need to be guarded. So it's given to our own people that, look, this is just the trailer. Don't worry, we have got much more, and we can show much more to Pakistan, and be rest assured that what you hear today, we have really shown him, and picture aayegi, to aap puri picture dekhoge, to Pakistan ki tabahi dekhoge. To our own people. Third, I think he has told Pakistan very clearly, in other words, what the Prime Minister said. He's just repeated in other words that any act of terror will be construed as an act of war. And we will take similar action as we take, punitive actions as we take for act of war, during war. And I think fourth message he has given to Pakistan very clearly. And to Pakistan he has said that, look, we have restrained ourselves, not so much because we don't know where the Jaise Mohammed, the Hizbul Mujahideen, where Munir and his team, where the gang is still hiding. We have stopped only because of humanitarian reasons, because we as political leadership had just...
So humanitarian, I don't think...
Political. No, otherwise we would have done collateral damage, no.
Why should we bother about humanitarian losses?
Because our leadership still wants to give that message. Otherwise we would have gone for collateral damage, no. We have just restrained ourselves to terrorists and their hideouts.
So, but Air Marshal Bharti said we don't need to count their body bags.
Whatever. I mean, you can say, so my wordings you can put differently. And fifth message he has also given to the world community that, look, there is a rogue state, there is an unstable country, it has got nuclear arsenal. It is not dependable. Only about an year and a half ago, we saw a corps commander's house being raided by goons and by street people. The army on back foot. A country like that with nuclear arsenal is a not threat to India alone or to people of Pakistan alone, but to the entire world. And the community must do something to restrain this unstable country, this failed state. This country, which has been always in conflict with the political military leadership, where within the military there have been, General Bakshi can highlight more over a number of years, where there have been anti-Ziaul Haq, anti-Yahya Khan, anti-Musharraf, this Munir was opposing Bajwa, at one time. So there have been conflicts there. Now, and the military leadership is not dominated by hierarchy. It is dominated at different stages by the militants, by the terrorists, by the hardliners, by the fundamentalists, by the people, those who are radicals. So they are the people, those who have come from Al-Qaeda. They are the people, those who have taken their lessons from ISIS. They have taken lessons from Taliban. They are dangerous not for India alone. They are dangerous for the world. So 5 front messages, I think the RM has conveyed today, and I think which will carry long meaning. And the only thing I think which he should have stated today is that, look, next time when we will come so hard, and we will come completely with ground forces so that we demolish Munir will only, Arnab, you can note my word, Munir will only come to a negotiating table for begging on his knees when his army when his mechanized forces, when his people are annihilated in uniform, like he does not bother for any terrorist. And I don't think he's even bothered what happens to his air. Because they command through the army, not through the air. Munir runs his satta and all illegal thing through the army, not through the navy, not through the air force. It doesn't, believe you me. So his one day, India will have to draw his land forces, demolish them like we did in 71. Then he and everybody will come on the knees, where they will say, okay, now make us sign what you want to sign. So this is all that I would say, that he should have today made it very clear that next time you do an act of war, we will consider, you do an act of terror, we will consider an act of war, and we will not stop at air forces. We will come heavily to you on land, with land forces.